It is a pleasure to have the opportunity to present the Director's Annual Report for 2011. This report provides an opportunity for all of us to pause and reflect on the good work the Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario has been involved in over the last year. It is a chance for us to review and celebrate our many accomplishments. I'm pleased to report that our students continue to excel in faith, academics, arts, and athletics, and we should be very proud of what they have accomplished. They truly are an inspiration to each and every one of us. This year, we introduced a new theme which will guide us over the next 2 years: Shalom, acting justly, living peacefully, celebrating joyfully. We are already seeing this theme developed and celebrated across our system in so many ways. Our students and staff are growing in their faith and experience the true meaning of Shalom. The Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario continues to focus on 3 specific areas: achieving literacy for all, living our Catholic faith, and making resources matter. This report will show you that we are on track to meet each of these goals. Our support staff, teachers, and administrators are focused on ensuring that they meet these expectations so the needs of our students as learners are addressed. We continue to be focused on quality Catholic education for all, focusing on the mind, body, heart, and soul of those students we serve. Our new theme, Shalom, was the focus of the board-wide Faith Day, which was held September 30th, 2011. All staff attended the day, which began with Mass celebrated by Archbishop O'Brien of Kingston. Staff have been encouraged to live in Shalom with God, neighbors, self, and the environment. Many resources have been developed to support schools with the theme implementation. The Catholic Education Coalition continues to be an active voice in the board and in the province. Made up of trustees, senior administrators, principals, teachers, priests, parents, and community members, this group meets to plan activities that celebrate Catholic education. This year, the Catholic Education Coalition met with representatives from various organizations that have an interest in Catholic education. Archbishop Brendan O'Brien of Kingston, James Ryan, past president of the Ontario English Catholic Teachers Association, and Nancy Kirby, the Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario trustee and current president of the Ontario Catholic School Trustees Association, joined one of our meetings to provide us with the insight into current happenings in Catholic education across the province of Ontario. Catholic Education Week 2011 had staff and students celebrating the Spirit that calls and enables us to bring the good news of Catholic education. The theme was rooted in Luke's Gospel, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me," as well as in Psalm 104, "Renew the face of the earth." A Mass which was celebrated by Archbishop O'Brien brought together many partners in Catholic education. The theme inspired open houses, presentations, celebratory Masses, and numerous other school activities. Schools received excellent resources from the Ontario Catholic School Trustees Association to allow them to make cross-curricular connections with their students. The Parent Involvement Committee provides excellent leadership and support to Catholic school councils by encouraging participation in events that engage parents in their children's learning. The committee sponsored the Catholic School Council Summit, an evening of discussions and workshops for parents, school staff, and our community partners. As we embrace the 21st century, we must prepare our students to be critical thinkers and problem solvers who can effectively communicate both orally and in writing. The key to successfully providing more personalized learning is a focus on collective capacity building. The deployment of consultants and coaches provides intensive support to our schools through the co-teaching framework, which uses students' work examples and data to support student success. We continue to work with school leaders and teams towards achieving the Board Improvement Plan goals and targets. The K-12 School Effectiveness Framework is a key resource that assists in precise and deliberate school improvement planning. As we focus on achieving literacy for all, we work in collaboration with the Learning Partnership and other community partners to develop programs that engage parents in supporting student success at an early age. Under the guidance of authors Michael Fullen and Lynn Sherritt, senior administration, program principals, and school teams continue the work of closing the achievement gap and achieving literacy for all. school teams have incorporated the parameters for improving student performance into their instructional and assessment practices, and coaches and consultants and principals and superintendents are working alongside classroom teachers to refine practice. A preview of their next title, Putting Faces on Data, What Great Leaders Do, was shared at the 2011 network meeting. The work and success achieved by our board is highlighted in this book. Co-teaching is an informal professional learning arrangement in which teachers with different knowledge, skills, and talents share responsibility for a curriculum program. By participating in Schools in the Middle and Early Learning Collaborative Inquiry initiatives, our teachers design appropriate and challenging lessons that allow for student choice and engagement. Collaborative Inquiry Learning in Mathematics aims to develop and support professional learning networks among school staff. A goal of the network is to improve mathematics knowledge for teaching and to improve student learning and achievement. Schools are divided up regionally, and teachers meet to participate in classroom observation opportunities, lesson sharing, and development. The Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario has been piloting the intensive French program since 2007. Learning and networking opportunities are offered for our FSL teachers, including a summer training session for those new to the program. 30 teachers, consultants, ministry representatives, and principals from across Canada participated in this year's intensive French training session provided by our board. The Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario continues to fulfill its mandate of promoting the development of a positive personal and cultural identity for its First Nations, Métis, and Inuit students, providing a sense of belonging for those students to both their Aboriginal and school communities, and building awareness of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit cultures, histories, and perspectives. Students from several Eastern Region boards participated in a 2-day Aboriginal Family Festival in Ottawa, while secondary students had the opportunity to take part in a 3-day Native Studies camp in May. Since 2001, the Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario has offered online courses. The board has grown from 12 registrants in 2001 to almost 1,000 in 2011. With a current success rate of 88% and more than 50 different courses, we are meeting the needs of different types of learners in our board. This year's elementary results show students continue the board's tradition of success while surpassing the provincial average in each category of the Education Quality Accountability Office assessments. Students in all 6 assessments are achieving the provincial standard, and the board is on track for the provincial target of 75% by 2012. At the secondary level, the Grade 9 academic assessments of mathematics results continue to rise and surpass the provincial results. Our students are showing a high rate of success on the Ontario Secondary School Literacy Test. We are committed to closing the achievement gap for our students with special education needs. The Special Education Department's priorities recognize the importance of inclusive learning communities and assistive technologies that support student achievement. Targeting Achievement for All has supported our special education primary students in reading through the FROG program, while our junior students have experienced an 8% improvement in writing through HAWK. Ensuring excellence for all students is dependent on modifying and accommodating for students' needs through our programs, which are both precise and personalized. A focus on professional learning and the introduction of new software is helping school teams maximize learning potential. As an integral part of implementing our strategic model, we are embedding assistive technology to enhance teaching and learning. Building strong school communities where students feel valued and have a sense of belonging is essential to our board's mission. The Special Education Department has supported schools using restorative practices to resolve conflict and strengthen relationships. Partnerships with community agencies and police services have resulted in the development of 2 manuals, the Community Violence Threat Risk Assessment and Police and School Board Protocol, which will further ensure student safety and well-being. The Specialist High Skill Major allows students to connect their learning with an economic sector, enhancing the transition from secondary school to apprenticeship training, college, university, and the workplace. In the 2010-2011 school year, the board provided over 320 students with the expanded learning opportunities afforded by our 12 SHSM programs. Our board has also developed projects guided by the School to College to Work initiative to provide dual secondary school and college credit programs. The Senior Transition and Exit Planning Program supports students as they move from the intermediate grades into the senior grades. The board document, Making Sense of Our Choices, will be distributed this year to students, parents, partners, and teachers. It supports the navigation through secondary school, through to graduation, and to post-secondary destination in the world of work, university, college, apprenticeship, or community living. The board continues to focus its financial goals around making resources matter and being fiscally responsible. The Board of Trustees approved the 2010-2011 financial statements on November 1, 2011. These statements were compliant with the requirements of the Public Sector Accounting Handbook and the relevant compliance sections of the Education Act and Ministry regulations. A comprehensive approach to training teachers, administrators, and parents on the school food and beverage policy was undertaken this year. In secondary schools, food service providers and vending companies have taken a proactive approach to promoting healthy options for our students, which are compliant with the Ministry of Education guidelines. The Student Senate was once again very active this past year. The group gathered for regular meetings under the capable leadership of Catholic Student Trustees Hilary Jeannot, 2010 to 2011, and Sarah Norton, 2011 to 2012. Hilary, Sarah, and the executive provided the Student Senate many rich opportunities for leadership and faith development. One particular highlight was the leadership that the Student Senate provided to ensure that the Justice Youth Day was a huge success for our grade 10 students. There are so many individuals to thank for ensuring our school system continues to be successful. I wish to thank our staff, trustees, parish priests, parents, guardians, partners, and stakeholders. Each of you has contributed to our success. Special thanks to Archbishop O'Brien, Archbishop DeRoche, and Archbishop Prendergast for your continued support, prayers, and leadership. Although we have accomplished much across our school system, there is still much work for all of us to do. I, along with all of our staff, look forward to continuing to serve the students and parents of the Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario. God bless.